All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about the StatDisk Assignment number 4. I'm only going to do the sample one. The sample activity deals with the actual StatDisk Assignment number 4 that you'll be completing on MyLabsPlus. Okay, so in sample problem number 1, it says here, in a Pew Research Center poll of 745 randomly selected adults, 589 said that it is morally wrong not to report all income on tax returns. Use a 0.01 significance level to test the claim of that 75% of adults say that it is morally wrong to not report all income on tax returns. Okay? So here we're going to be testing a claim about a proportion. And I know that because here I'm told that the claim is 75% of adults. That's the claim. So here I'm giving a percentage, so I know I'm going to be testing a claim about a population proportion here. So here we're going to go to StatDisk. Okay, now when you open up StatDisk, you should see something like this here. Now we're going to go to the menu that's on the upper left. We're going to click on Analysis. Here's Analysis. And then under that menu selection, we're going to select Hypothesis Testing because that's what we're doing here. And then we're going to select Proportion 1 Sample. Because we're testing a claim about a proportion, we're only dealing with a single sample. And your screen should look like this. Hypothesis test, proportion 1 sample. And then we're going to enter the information that we need here. Now, for the alternative hypothesis, it's either going to be less than, or not equal to, or greater than. Now, in this case here, you're told that 75% of adults say that it's morally wrong. That's actually going to be the null hypothesis. The alternative is the opposite of that, okay? It's the opposite of the equal to, which is, of course, not equal to. So under this drop-down menu for population proportion, we're going to select the one that says not equal to, the claim proportion. Population proportion not equal to, okay? You have to pick the appropriate alternative hypothesis that is related to your claim. So you might have to identify the original claim and then identify the opposite of the original claim and then pick which one of those would be the alternative hypothesis. And in this case, it's going to be not equal to for this sample problem number 1. Now we got significance level to enter. Now here your significance is 0.01 as indicated in the problem. So I'm going to type in 0.01. Now, under the next menu item is the claimed proportion. Now, we're told that 75% of adults say that it's morally wrong to not report all income on tax returns. So 75% as a decimal would be 0.75. So we need to type that in. And then the next one is going to be the sample size. We got a poll of 745 randomly selected adults. So we have to type in 745 as our sample size. And then number of successes. Here we find that 589 said that it is morally wrong to not report all income on tax returns. So we type in 589. And then we're going to click on Evaluate. Okay. So here it gives you the alternative hypothesis where P is not equal to your hypothesized value. And then they give you the test statistic. Also, they give you the sample proportion above that. They took 589, divide that by 745 to get 0.790604. And again, your test statistic here is going to be 2.5594. Your critical value is right below it. It's plus or minus 2.5758 because it is a two-tailed test based on our alternative hypothesis, and also they give you the p-value of 0.0105. And of course, now in the homework, in that activity, they're going to ask you to determine whether you need to reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. The easy way to do that would be to compare your p-value of 0.0105 with your level of significance of 0.01. And in this case here, that 0.0105 is slightly above the 0.01 level of significance. So here you're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that, or to reject the claim that 75% of adults say that it's morally wrong to not report all income on tax returns. And I say that because your 0.75, p is equal to 0.75, that is going to be your claim. The null hypothesis is your claim. Okay. All right, now we'll go to problem number 2. Now, it says here the U.S. Mint has a specification that pennies have a mean weight of 25.5 grams. A simple random sample of 37 pennies manufactured after 1983 were selected. Those pennies have a mean weight of 2.49910 grams and a standard deviation of 0.01648 grams. Use a 0.05 significance level to test the claim that the sample is from a population with a mean weight greater than 2.5 grams. Now, in this case here, we're given the mean and the standard deviation, so that tells me we're testing the claim about a population mean this time. Okay, so now let's go back to our StatDisk. And I'm going to go ahead and delete or close out this window here. And then, in this case here, we're going to go to Analysis, go to Hypothesis Testing. Now this time we're testing a claim about a population mean. So we want to select the menu item that says Mean 1 Sample. Mean 1 Sample. Okay, now let's find out what our alternative hypothesis is. Now we're told, in this case here, that the sample is from a population with a mean weight greater than 2.5 grams. So in this particular sample problem, under the drop-down menu for the alternative hypothesis, we need to select greater than. And that's the menu item where it says here population mean greater than the claimed mean. That's this menu item right here for that particular problem here. Okay? So in this case, you get on whatever your actual StatDisk assignment is, you have to select the appropriate alternative hypothesis here. Now your significance level was given as 0.05. Well, it's already given to us, so as the default level of significance, so we can leave that as 0.05, but whatever your significance level is, if it's 0.01 or 0.10, you need to change that, because they do give you the default of 0.05. Now go down to claim mean. Has a mean weight of 2.49910 grams. So we're going to type in 2.49910 and then go down to population standard deviation, if known. That's never going to be known, so we always leave that box blank. Here, you're never going to know what the population standard deviation is. Okay? Now, it does give you a choice of using summary statistics or use the data. We're using summary statistics here in that particular problem. So we're going to go down to our sample size. The sample size was 37 pennies here. So we're going to type in 37. Go down to sample mean. The sample mean, and I need to make a correction here. Your claimed mean was 2.5. 2.5. Okay. Let me go back to that. As it says here, 2.5 grams. Okay. That's the claim. Greater than 2.5. So now let's go back here. So I have to change that. Well, let's go down to our sample mean. That's the 2.49910. Okay. 37 pennies have a sample mean of that number, 2.49910. The 2.5 is the claimed mean, because the mean is going to be greater than 2.5. That's our claimed mean there. Your sample standard deviation was 0.01648. 0.01648. We type that in, and then we click on Evaluate. And in this case here, it is a t-test. Now here your test statistic is a negative 0.3322. Critical value there, since it's a right tail test, is 1.6883. The p-value, of course, is 0.6292. Okay. All right, in this case here, as you can see here, if you compare the p-value with your level of significance of 0.05, our p-value is significantly bigger than 0.05. So that means we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis. And if we have to fail to reject the null hypothesis, that means that there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that the sample is going to be from a population with a mean weight greater than 2.5 grams. Okay? And I apologize for putting the wrong mean value here, where it says the claimed mean was 2.5. That 2.49910 is your sample mean for those 37 coins. Okay? All right, now let's go on to number 3. This is another one of those coin mint problems. It has a specification that a particular coin has a mean weight of 2.6 grams. A sample of 38 coins was collected. Those coins have a mean weight of 2.59385 grams and a standard deviation of 0.01648 grams. Use a 0.05 significance level to test the claim that this sample is from a population with a mean weight equal to 2.6 grams. Do the coins appear to conform to the specifications of the coin mint? Okay, so in this case here, going back to StatDisk, I'm going to blow this up so you'll see where I'm going. Again, we're testing a claim about a population mean. So we go to analysis, go down to hypothesis testing, and then mean one sample. Now we're dealing with a mean weight equal to 2.6 grams. So we need to select the one that says population mean not equal to, because that's the opposite of the original claim. The claim was that the mean weight equals 2.5 grams. So the opposite would be not equal to. So that's the one we're going to select. The significance level is still 0.05 as indicated in the problem. The claimed mean is 2.6 grams because our claim states that the sample is from a population with a mean equal to 2.6 grams. So that's your claimed mean. The population standard deviation, again, that's unknown, so we're going to leave that blank. Now I'm going to go down to the sample size. In this case, our sample size, which is your N, that's given to be 38 coins. So that's your sample size. And then your sample mean, that was given to be 2.59385. So we type that in, and then go down to your sample standard deviation. That's going to be 0.01648 grams. And then after that, we click Evaluate. So you can see right here in that window what your alternative hypothesis is. Mu is not equal to the claimed value of 2.6. It is a t-test, so your test statistic is going to be negative 2.3004. Your critical t-value is plus or minus 2.0262. And you got two critical values because it is a two-tailed test here. So you have two critical values here. Your p-value in this case is 0.0272. And now you're going to compare the p-value with your level of significance of 0.05, because that's the easiest to do here. You can see that the p-value is less than the claimed, well, your level of significance of 0.05. Here, 0.0272 is less than 0.05, so here we can reject the null hypothesis and state that there is sufficient evidence to reject the claim that your sample is from a population with a mean equal to 2.6 grams. And in this case here, they asked, do the coins appear to conform to the specifications of the mint? Well, in this case, the answer there would more than likely be no, because here we rejected the fact, or we rejected the claim that this sample is from a population with a mean weight equal to 2.6 grams. That means we're supporting the fact that it could be less than 2.6 or greater than 2.6. Okay, so this should assist you with the fourth and final StatDisk assignment, number 4. Do email me or come by my office if you have any questions about this assignment.